Hey everyone, welcome to the August 3rd episode of the Matt Daddy Weekly Roundup. We're here in the studio office here doing the filming today. It's going to be a quick episode. It's the holiday weekend, and there's not a whole lot of books to go through this week. After the last 2 weeks of having huge, monstrous orders, this one's relatively small, but I still got a few books here to go through. Jump into that right away. First, let's thank the people who helped us get these books here. We got 204 Comics, Ashley and Bobby there over at 204 Comics. If you're in the Winnipeg area or even online in that, this is a great place to get your books, new books, old books. Great place to your orders for if you have a pull list because you get American prices and a bit of a discount. And if you have those pull lists going, get them in before the FOCs, and you don't have to chase books that you might not get afterwards. Got Primo's Wrestling here in Winnipeg too. Love working with those guys. Busy weekend coming up ahead with those guys. We got the tag team champions putting on their belts online all weekend. We got Primo's at the Pyramid August 6th, Sunday evening. Do come check that out. Like I said, Toxic Juggernauts putting their tag team championships on against the Pillars of Destiny and the villain Marty Scrub taking on Mentalo, the zombie killer. It's going to be a great show. We're also in Toulon the night before, so if you're in the Toulon area, come check this out August 5th, the Saturday night. But the August 6th show should be amazing. Going to be the first time at the Pyramid Cabaret, and yeah, come check out the new venue. Still all ages and also licensed as well. All right. Also, don't forget, we have our own books that we like to sling around here. Check the Nat Daddy website for these books. They're awesome books. Hopefully, one day we can get some more on there for you. We've updated the website too. We not only have all the wrestling merchandise, but we got lots of slabs coming up and going, new ones almost daily. Look forward to putting more of those up later today. So, again, do check that out. All right. Let's jump into some books because again, there's not a whole lot this week. So, but the ones I did find were pretty good. I enjoyed them. We got a new Conan series here, being put out from Titan Comics. Conan is now a public domain thing, so that means anybody can use the property. And these are going to be Conan stories told the way they're more true to the original form. So a lot more adult-like than when Marvel used to do it. Not necessarily PG-13, a little bit more adult, so more blood, more gore, more faithful to the Robert E. Howard stuff. And so far, it's true. This first issue is pretty good. Love the artwork in here. Love the color in here. Reminds me all right away of the old Conan stuff, where it was first done in that. So great artwork. Definitely check that one out. Definitely a pick of the week. Lots of covers for that one too. So from Marvel, we got a couple Marvel books this week. We have the start of a new kind of kickoff series here. We have Death of the Venomverse, and this here is the Carnage symbiote who has no host now. It's just out running around on its own. It's jumping through all these multiverses, killing all the Venoms possible to absorb all their powers to become like this ultimate Carnage type of thing. So again, sounds kind of like a lot of stuff that we've seen in the last couple of years with Spider-Man and Spider-Verses and stuff. This one is all right, and it has again too some really cool artwork in there as well too. So if you're a Venom fan or a Symbiote fan or a Carnage fan, this is definitely for you. Also, speaking of Venom in that, we have those What If Dark series, and I love always a good What If stories. We covered the first 2 issues of these. Here's another one shot. It's What If Dark Venom. Basically, it's instead of bonding with Spider-Man, it ends up bonding with the Thing, Ben Grimm. So kind of a neat story there. It doesn't only bond with Ben Grimm, it bends with a villain here as well too. So good story, good. If you like any kind of Venom stuff, or if you like Fantastic Four stuff, or if you like What If stuff, this is definitely a good book for you. This one was sold out at the shop already, so I'm glad that we have pre-ordered it. Again, that's what's good to get those FOCs done. Few other things from Marvel this week. That a couple of Marvel ones: the Astonishing X-Men, those Magneto books in that. But I didn't cover those because if you're a fan of those, you'll want to check them out, and if you're not, you probably won't. Here we have Strange Academy, Miles Morales. What we have in this book is we have some of the Strange Academy kids kind of doing some summer internship stuff at the school, and they have a quick cameo from Miles Morales in there. And that's basically all it is. A little start of a storyline. I think it's 6 books. 3 books. Next issue has Moon Knight in it. Maybe Moon Knight will be in it a little bit more than Miles Morales. Like he's literally only in there for like 1 page. So, but again, not a bad story or anything. If you're a fan of the Strange Academy stuff, you would like that book. From Image, and this is a book that I think was kind of maybe a sleeper pick for a lot of people, but it was a really great book. Mostly because of the artwork is amazing in it. It's from Image Books here. Rick Remender wrote it. It is called Sacrificers. It's this planet, and with these almost like these gods living above it, and the gods are living their life, and these aliens below are living their lives, kind of separate. But it seems like the aliens have to provide sacrifices once a year to these gods, and everybody has to kind of add a sacrifice to it, or a victim type of thing. So you got this one family here that almost look like kind of giant bird type thing, farmers, and they have it's their turn to add up their sacrifice, and they end up having to put forward their oldest son, which seems to be kind of an outcast of the family anyways. They have him living in the barn, and that they don't really say for why. Kind of the father beats on him and stuff like that. You can kind of see on the cover and that. So, but they don't really mention why. So he ends up leaving with these knights. They're going around rounding up all these people to be sacrificed to these gods at the top there. So again, you got awesome artwork and you go thicker comic to begin with, but at the same time too, not really sure what's going on yet because it's just starting to evolve, unfold. Another one from Dynamite Comics, we have Fire and Ice. So if anyone's familiar with the Frank Frazetta Fire and Ice fantasy kind of animation movie in the 80s in there, this involves that. Yeah, awesome artwork inside. Definitely makes you think back to that time of that type of artwork and that. But you have these fantasy jungle type characters who are kind of at war with these more of these knights types and that. So it's really fun if anyone's seen it. And I don't know if it's supposed to be a prequel or not. I had heard it was going to be a prequel, but when I was reading it, it didn't really read as a prequel. But at the same time, too, it's been many, many years since I've seen that movie. So if you're a fan of fantasy, this is definitely up your alley. Fire and Ice. Pardon me. And lastly, from Mad Cave Studios, we kind of got a quick view of this a little bit a few weeks ago because we got a preview ash can of that. It's Project Reese. We have a team of, what are they called themselves? Kind of heist, a team of people that pull off heists. Almost like jewelry thieves and just good thieves in general, art thieves. They steal the stuff like artifacts and that. And they are looking for and find a lost city that ends up being at one point was like a Nazi base, underground base, where they did all kinds of magical artifacts and experiments and that, and they're just venturing into there now. So neat start so far. If you're a fan of like Hellboy, even if you're a fan of like Indiana Jones, this is definitely up your alley. Neat book so far. I liked it. From Mad Cave, Project Reese. All right, buddy. Almost like I said, almost not waste of a show, but a quick show here, barely at 10 minutes and that. But it was a quieter week, and that's okay. Sometimes you need a week off to kind of give the old eyeballs a rest there after reading so much the last 2 previous weeks. But doesn't mean you can't read something else in the meantime. hopefully we'll see you guys on the weekend. Like I said, we are on Toulon Saturday evening, Sunday evening at the Pyramid for the Primo events. I'll stream them as well as I can on Facebook there for you guys all to watch. I know last night they did try to stream the event from the Little Saskatchewan Reserve, but they were having internet issues, so it didn't work, unfortunately. But I will do my best for the next events there. But until then, we'll see you then, and then we'll see you for some more books next week, and maybe an FOC video tomorrow as well. So peace out. See you later.